Hello, my name is Samuel Tapa. I'm a student at Greenfield International School, and today I want to present to you my TOK exhibition. My first object is my knee support sock used between 2019 to the present day in order to help me recover from swelling and pain in the knee. As a football player, knee injuries are recognized worldwide by the football community as common and career-ending injuries. In 2019, during a league match, I collided with an opponent when fighting for the ball. Due to high adrenaline levels, the pain almost instantly went away. However, due to this injury, my knee support sock is used after every football match or training session. I have chosen this object as it represents how an experience has signified a gain in new knowledge, which is physio techniques for treatments. This personal experience shows how an injury has influenced the interpretation of new knowledge. As a knower, this is an example of me using an experience to change the way knowledge is important for the present and future recovery of my knee. This experience affected me as it influenced the extent of my knowledge. Now and in the future, I can use the knowledge sculpted by my injury to identify the optimal way to treat and recover from injuries. This object changed the way in which I perceive the knowledge necessary to help my injury, influencing how I approach and accept new forms of treatment. It is a necessity to validify new treatments as the truth or correct manner of healing, as it determines the speed of recovery. This object shows a direct link between personal experience and knowledge, more specifically the way in which I perceive new knowledge and how it has changed the way in which I determine the truth behind knowledge. This object portrays a cause and effect relationship, which as a result has altered the way in which I perceive knowledge. My second object is my golf data collected from TrackMan, a radar system that reads club and ball data. The TrackMan data in specific shows the effect of club path on distance traveled by the golf ball. This set of data portrays how the opportunity of improving my golf swing can be obtained by changing one outcome, the club path. Collecting and analyzing this data was the personal experience that allowed me to acquire more knowledge on the independent relationships in the golf swing. This object has improved my ability to gain new knowledge necessary in my life as a golf player. I have chosen this object as it shows how the collection of data allows me to gain new forms of knowledge, being techniques to improve distance with regards to club path. Analyzing the data has brought new golf techniques to light. Researching on my specific club path and catering a new training plan was as a result of the data from TrackMan. With the distance correlating to the club path, my ability to gain important knowledge has been enhanced. These object represents the way in which I have managed to interpret data in order to extend my knowledge of golf techniques. I can use the object to acquire new knowledge, which as a result will develop my golf technique knowledge. This object shows a connection between personal experience and knowledge, more specifically the way in which I gain knowledge based off previous personal experiences. This personal experience has manipulated my thinking and decision making with regards to acquiring new and correct set of knowledge that caters to my needs, goals, and visions in my daily life. The manner of gaining new knowledge has been manipulated because of the results from the personal experience, which has then altered previous knowledge and manipulated the way I use new knowledge. This object represents how correlational data has manipulated the manner in which I gain new knowledge. My third object is a statistical analysis of Timo Werner's Premier League goal and assists in the 2020-21 season. As a Chelsea fan, I want to see my team succeed in every aspect in the calendar year, which includes the Premier League. Chelsea's manager, Thomas Tuchel, addresses the club's inability to finish chances in multiple press conferences. Using this knowledge, Tuchel makes a transfer for a new prolific striker, Romelu Lukaku. The resulting transfer increased the club's ability to score from a striking position, which has delighted many of the fans. I have chosen this object as it portrays how previous experiences of Timo Werner's displays shaped the knowledge of Tuchel and the club, leading them to make a transfer for a new striker. Here, the use of the club's personal experience allows for the manager to shape his knowledge, shape the attributes, style of play, and technicality of the new transfer. This personal experience shows how knowledge can be shaped as a result of a shock or disappointing result from the main striker. Wholly because of this previous experience of last season, the idea and attributes of a new striker were shaped and catered to the needs of the club. The personal experience shaped by Tuchel's knowledge, therefore, providing the necessary knowledge to resolve the issue at hand. This object once again gives evidence to a direct link between personal experience and knowledge, more specifically, how knowledge can be shaped as a result of previous personal experiences. This personal experience has shaped Tuchel's knowledge with regards to the ideal striker for Chelsea. The regard for the previous experience has shaped and manipulated the extent to his knowledge of the striker's world. The object represents how previous personal experiences can shape the way one thinks of knowledge. Thank you for listening.